I would like to read the beginning of the first chapter of Hidden Beauty of the Commonplace. The chapter is entitled This Silent Speech of Love. What is it that I hear in the hush of the night, through the owl's cry, far beyond the roar of the aeroplane overhead, the traffic on the distant road? What is it speaking to me, calling to me? What is it that I feel beneath my feet when they touch the dew of the grass in the early morning, that meets my flesh with cool caress and awakens remembrance of music, fragrance, and right, long ago, when all things, as all movement, were known to be one? Who is it looking towards me through your eyes when words cease between us and an ancient yet timeless communication begins again? It takes up the thread of truth again where we left off, or forgot, or were sundered long ago. Whence the origin of this silent speech, and what is it saying? These were the words of poignant invocation that opened an anthology by Claire Cameron, a sensitive mystical poet whose reflections form the substance of the book Hidden Beauty of the Commonplace. Those words moved me deeply when I first read them many years ago, and they touch my heart with their lyrical gentleness still, just as they always did. The anthology is long out of print, but I know more about it than anyone else, because as a young man I had conceived and compiled it out of an ardent admiration for Claire's work. The book, published in 1980, was entitled Mystic of Nature, and it is an inspiring collection of essays by a remarkable writer who was at the peak of her creative powers during the colourful but challenging decades of the 1960s and 1970s. Just as now, that time was a period of great social and political upheaval, a kind of crucible of change, when our contemporary world, with its high expectations and dangerous pace, was beginning to take shape. We are living in especially critical times yet again, and nobody is immune from the challenging impacts of sweeping change in an era being rendered increasingly bleak and uncertain by austerity and danger. It is this fact that gives the present study of Claire's life and spiritual teaching such immediacy and special relevance, and invests it with enduring value. Because what the world needs above all in its continual travail is not judgment or condemnation, but genuine compassion and understanding. It is only words of conviction flowing from authentic wisdom that have real power of transformation, the capacity to clarify confusion and ease the great suffering to be seen all about us. And the writings of this sensitive and unassuming nature poet have this radiant quality in overflowing abundance.